which is rather annoying, but oh, I can't do much fucking about it, I guess. So, let's see. What do we share stream? One. Afternoon stream. Alright, okay. So yeah, it was kind of frustrating to have to do that. To have to reboot, but it did fix the problem. My start menu and everything else is now back to normal. Duplicate, okay. Right. Always lovely. Fucking hilarious. I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest. There's a few crappy things going on in this world. Obviously, you know, terrorism's a big part of it at this point in time. I'm trying to stay away from negative subjects if I can help it. So, too many negative subjects anyway. Match the gun. Okay. Oh. Ah. Right, let's have a look, shall we? I do definitely need some more coffee. I wouldn't go astray at all. No, I was watching some stuff on the NBN anyway, on and off, and I was watching a few videos on the NBN and what speeds people are getting, how some people are being shaped back on the speeds. But I don't think it's just that. I think it's the fact that the bandwidth, the genuine bandwidth that they're trying to achieve, can't be achieved by every ISP because most of them don't buy enough fucking backhaul network to fucking support half their fucking users anyway. That's the other issue. Especially, I mean, even IONet, I've got a lot of these, even the bigger companies. Like, the biggest one now is IONet, Telstra, and Optus. Those are the biggest ones in Australia. And, I mean, as I said, a lot of that shit, you know, the consistency of it is just fucked. Because, as I said, you know, sometimes you'll get a great speed, sometimes you'll get a really shitty speed. And I have noticed, I mean, even me being on fibre to the premises, that there is an issue occasionally with the bandwidth. And then, you know, either where the bandwidth shits itself completely and doesn't work, or there's a peak congestion problem, which is pretty clear that it's, you know, it's related to the network that you're on. Which, you know, as I said, it's sort of, it's fucked that should be the case, but, you know, with Mr. Malcolm Turnbull, we decided to, he decided to make the, he decided to make the fucking network mixed technologies, which I think was probably one of the most unadvisable fucking stupid things you could have done with the entire fucking thing. Unfortunately, I guess at the end of it, he didn't really give a shit. Back a bit. Oh, fuck. I don't know. Sometimes I get a great amount of business. You know, sometimes I get very little. Sometimes it can be quiet. Sometimes it can really, really run off my feet. Practically, you know, jumping from one place to another. And other times it's just really quiet, and I, you know, don't have a massive amount to do except for streaming and other things I do, or similar stuff to that anyway. I'm a little bit tired. I didn't really sleep. I sort of slept last night, but not that much. I slept a little bit, but... Oh, always the way, isn't it? Always the fucking way, hey? Sometimes you feel like you're freaking fantastic. Other days you feel like absolute shit. I do actually need to get something to eat at some point because I am fucking. It is getting. You know, it's pretty much lunchtime anyway. It's 1:21 p.m. at the moment, so I probably should start cooking or grab myself something for lunch. I do need to do some dishes as well, so bugger it. I might just leave it there, and I might do some more streaming later. It's been a fairly quiet day. I have received everything that I wanted to receive in the mail. I got my blowtorch, nice little plus there. Got my grinder as well for my tobacco products, and what else? I got my new cable, which is working fantastically, by the way. I was having a lot of consistency issues with trying to get the fucking last cable I had working because it was broken. Got all my other stuff that I ordered as well, herbal remedies or otherwise, my vitamin tablets, so I had to restock on some of those. Fuck, I'm waiting to receive some vaporizer coil heads, which, you know, that's always good. I'm waiting for those. Should be a few weeks soon. Probably going to take a few weeks to get some. And in between that, I'm not doing too bad. I'm pretty good. Pretty happy. I mean, there's going to be those days where I consistently get the shits and I'm annoyed or something. I had a repair last week or the week before, which was basically an installation. Pretty good. It was mostly just replacing a hard drive and doing an installation of a new operating system installation. What else? I do want to get into the garage and see if I can work on my workbench machine, but I can't really get to it right now, mainly because my nephew's still staying out there at the moment. It's a bit hard to get out there at times because he's sleeping, and other times, you know, it's not easy to get into the garage to do stuff if I want to update the machine or do something with the machine. On top of that, I'm going to have to update my dad's machine as well when my nephews leave. It was slightly updated, but it's going to probably need a ton of updates by the time I get to it, you know, when they eventually leave. Yeah. Yep. Yes, I'm going to say we said he certainly is. It's probably going to take a ton of freaking updates on that. Probably a ton of freaking updates on the other machine as well. My 6-core, I have to replace a fan in the 6-core as well because the fan is fucked, or the top fan on top of the system is fucked. I need to have plenty of replacement fans. That's not the issue, but there's so much shit in the way of all that stuff. I can't get to any of those fans or anything of that nature because there's a bunch of fucking tiles there. Like I said, it's frustrating not being able to do that now because I was hoping to replace that fan pretty quickly. I did have a power board die. Yes, I had a power board die in the garage as well. I mean, it was an old power board. I mean, it was, well, relatively old. It was a Belkin anyway. I mean, the only thing that died was the power board. Everything else was okay. The computer was fine. That was all working perfectly well. Aside from that, I haven't had anything else die or anything of that nature. everything's been pretty consistent. Now, I did have to get my jug replaced. Remember my smart jug that I ended up purchasing? I did have to get that replaced, but it's been working like humming along so far. The new one sorry, with the replacement they sent me back. I haven't had any issues with it so far. It hasn't conked out yet or anything along those lines. So I'm seeing exactly which direction that goes. What else? Everything else, my modem, what do you call it? My router is running along nicely. Sorry, I'm probably slightly tired here too. There's probably a combination of that, so I'm slightly tired. It's probably not going to help. But yeah, so it's 1:26 p.m. So, at this point, I might just relax for a bit. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna relax for a bit. We're gonna have some lunch. After I've had some lunch, I'm most likely gonna do the dishes. Maybe we'll see. Yeah, probably most likely I will do the dishes. It just depends on whether it depends on whether I feel sleepy or if I mean, it depends on the level of sleep too. I mean, I didn't really sleep last night, so I might end up sleeping for a bit. And then I'll probably wake up and I'll be up most of the night. We'll see. Alright, okay, I'll leave it there anyway. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. I think I will leave it there for now because I'm tired, but I'm sort of, a little bit in between. So yeah, it's consistent getting my head together anyway. I mean, I've had enough coffee at the moment, so. Anyway, catch you. Stay tuned. And, yeah. I'll try to keep you guys up to date if I do get any type of work or repairs in the meantime. So, yeah. Alright, thank you. Bye.